and we bounced back stronger tonight. So I was really proud of the way we stepped up, and just thankful for this opportunity, on this stage. Man, we're blessed to get to do what we do, and our guys, we're very thankful for this moment, thankful for this opportunity to play on Monday Night Football. It's a big deal for us. A lot of young guys who haven't played here before, so I'm really proud of the way our guys competed and finished today.
Mixon, 3 touchdown runs, and it's the first offensive touchdown since Damian Pierce had one against the Patriots. Your thoughts on the way he took control?
The run game starts with our offensive line. I asked them to challenge them to play fast, play aggressive. Thought they did a really nice job. And Joe, when he's on, he's a force for us. Over 100 yards, 3 touchdowns. Just really like the way we just kept turning it in the run game, and proud of the guys for stepping up to the challenge.
Can you talk about the defense, just the takeaways and just the pressure you guys had all night?
The defense played with the elite energy, and we executed really well. All for like one big play that we gave up. We'd like to have that one back, but overall, I think our guys played really well to attack the football the way we attacked the football. D-line really picked up the pressure in the second half. Derek Barnett, the play he made, really changed the game for us, right? It flipped the momentum. It got everybody juiced up on the sideline. It was just a huge play. Him get the strip sack, and for Petrie to come up and force the ball out, like when something we talk about and we harp on is attacking the football, and we talked about this week not just attacking it, going to score. So that was a huge play for us defensively. I thought the D-line really played well in the second half, and Stingley did a really great job in coverage all game. For him to get the pick, that was big time for us as well.
DeMeco getting DeMeco back and the impact, but just the impact he had back on this offense. What did you see?
Everyone instantly sees the impact of Nico. Our first offensive play goes for a touchdown. All right, gets called back, but you see his impact instantly. Like, he's a game changer, and we're so thankful and happy to have him back and see what he provides to our entire team.
The second half struggles are no secret. We talk about it every week. To get that touchdown in the second half with Joe, did it mean a little bit more? What did that mean for you guys just to get over that?
For the second half, it meant it wasn't just our offense. I think a lot of the stories being about our offense is, I look at it defensively like we haven't finished in the second half, right? And for our team to go out and really play a complete second half, right, to shut them out in the second half, that was more of a bigger deal to me than us scoring a touchdown, right? It's just about us coming out playing with the right energy, executing and finishing the proper way. That's what finish looked like, right? And if we want to continue to progress, move forward, play good football, we have to finish second halves. It always comes down to how you finish in the second half, and this is how it looks. Like, I'm excited for where we're going.
Coach, how good was it to just go back in that locker room with that winning feeling, especially after what happened last week against the Lions, but just walking there with that energy from this victory?
And it's an awesome feeling, right? It's hard to win in this league. No matter who you're playing, it's hard to win, right? And it was a great feeling coming in, knowing we had it out there, and just seeing our guys, seeing a different bounce in their step, seeing a different look in their eye all week. Like, I just want our guys to remain focused, remain locked in on the task at hand each and every week. And if we do that, we're a really good football team, right? And that's something we knew last week. We're a good football team. We can play with anybody. It's just about finishing.
Not for you to get a letter from the league, but that first play with DeMeco and they called Laramie downfield, that to me was sort of like in that there's a gray area. That's about a yard difference. Laramie like he was in that gray area. Can you comment on that or not? Or you rather not?
I'll let you call it in for me. All right. Yeah, you take the fun.
To come out, have that score, have a callback, and to stick with it and still be able to score. How important was that to still get in the end zone?
Well, I really love that first play because it showed what we could do in this game. So even though it got called back, I just told all our guys, hey, we can go score on these guys again. Just get it in your mind, we're going to score again. Like, we can move the football on people when we execute the right way. So I love that first play. I hated that it got called back, but I was excited just to see us make that big play that we've been looking for.
From Jalen Petrie, the kind of impact he makes as a hitter, what does that do for you as an entire team, not just the defense?
Yeah, Jalen is a physical player. Really, he played physical all night. Played really well in coverage. And very active. He's been playing really good football for us. Instinctive player. That's him down in the box, making a lot of plays, being active. Really love what he provides to our team.
You talked in the week about how important it was for Houston fans this particular game, and you talk about how they showed up here in the
Yeah, it was awesome seeing all our Texans fans show up. Right, that was really cool to see on the road, to see all the Texans jerseys, see how fired up our fans were, created some crowd noise. Man, that's cool. Anytime you can come in an away stadium and really feel your fans, hear your fans, all right, being loud, being disruptive, that was really cool for our guys.
That you could put your finger on for the defense, especially the defensive line. Didn't get any hits in the first half, but then obviously they finished strong. Is there one particular thing you could put on that maybe changed from the first half to the second half?
We just made some few adjustments there with the D line and and D Hunter. He cut it loose in the second half and did a really good job. Thought our guys did a better job of just executing the stunts and everything that we were asking them to do. Switched up a few things, but they executed it really well.
Got time for two more. What was the plan with Nico, and was it more so getting him back into game shape, or was it just didn't want to rush him back all the way right away first game?
We were excited to get Nico back. Really loved the plan that he had, and he showed up and made an impact play for us, the first play of the game, right? And so I'm happy to have him back. I thought our guys did a good job of managing him, giving him the proper snaps that he needed, and we know it's his first week back. He's not going to have a full workload on his first week back.
Nico, you stress physicality, and Jalen tonight, obviously, to me, was a clean football hit. But for some reason,
Hey, you need to come and see. I wish I could say what you're saying.
I'm just, what they call, what they, at the beginning of the year, shoulder, everything. The receiver made 2 steps, and all of a sudden, you got more laundry on the field than you got in the laundry mat.
What he said. No, Jalen played physical, man. That's what we pride ourselves on defensively, playing physical. Jalen exhibited that. We had a lot of guys playing physical out there today.
What was the DJ Kennedy?
What allows Stinky to have so much success while guarding?
What allows Steen to have success is just him being locked in on his technique, not making it bigger than it is, and just going out and executing, right? He understood the challenge for their best player, and he stepped up to the challenge, and he made, plays all night. So very proud of Steen for how he's continuing to grow as a professional, having a really great year for us. So I'm really proud of Steen.
Can you talk about the play that you made on special teams on that fake punt and how important that was?
Another physical play on special teams, right, with Mechie coming up, making a huge hit. It was a really cool moment for that play because we had a little highlight this week in our meetings where we showed the play from Mechie, Alabama, and Florida when he made the big hit. So we talked about just playing with physicality tonight, and Mechie showed up and made almost the exact same play. But it was a huge play for him, having the awareness. We know these guys are, really good on special teams, and they have a lot of gimmicks and things on special teams. And Mechie, he played with elite awareness, and he was able to read the play, diagnose it, and make a big-time game-changer play for us.
Because just given how you all played in the second half, especially the defense, but what do you hope this kind of can do for you all as you all go into late in November and then early in December?
Playing the way we played in the second half is just for our entire team to understand if we finish the way we finished in the second half, hold the team out of the end zone, and we're able to put more points on the board, like we can play with anybody. So it's just a matter of continuing to press forward and continue to just execute and don't make it bigger than what it is. Everybody doing their job on their details. We're a good football team. All right, thank you, guys.
kind of a tone is Joe Mixon setting from the very first snap and then closing it out? He talked about the physical play of the offensive line and kind of way that shaped this game.
Yeah, first, I just want to thank Jesus Christ himself. I'm just in awe of just who he is and, how he takes the unqualified and makes them qualified to play in A&T Stadium on Monday night. Like, I'm just super blessed to, be able to have these opportunities. Like, I feel like I don't deserve it, but he continues to bless me. And I just, just want to give him thanks because, man, he saved my life. And, I just really am in loss of words of just who he is and, the love that he gives you. He's a father, he's a friend, and he's just a comforter. The Holy Spirit has been comforting me. And, I'm just blessed enough to, be his son. But, Joe has been amazing. He's been somebody who came in and taught guys how to win more, because we won some games last year, but, he taught guys what it takes to get to that bowl, and, we're not there yet, but, we're taking strides, and every team goes through adversity throughout the year, so my message to the team and his as well has been, we hit our adversity, let's not look back and let's just march forward and, put our best foot forward, and, we know we can play with everybody, but now we got to play 4 quarters, and once we do that, we'll be able to be a hard team to stop.
You all in the second half of this week versus previously, what do you feel like you all were able to change and get better at?
We just played 4 quarters. We didn't really change nothing, didn't change no philosophy, just came out here to play 4-quarter football, so we look back at some other games, if we did that, we would have came up on top, but, woulda, shoulda, coulda. Now we got to learn from those things. That's a good lesson to learn, being where we're at, our future's in front of us, and, we want to put ourselves in the right position, playing good ball in December, going to January and then into the playoffs.
CJ, can you talk about the first drive, that opening pass to Nico was called back, but then you guys still were able to get in the end zone? How important that was?
It's huge. It's a lot of times those are drive killers, and you can put your head down, but, we've been through enough this year to learn, like, we can overcome anything if we trust one another. So, we come back and, we run a good run play, and the next play, I think I hit Dalton on the 3rd down, and then, you hit Metch, and now we're rolling. We're getting in rhythm. We're playing fast on the ball, and our turbo, was hard for them to deal with. So, when you're operating like that, it's hard to be beat, So, and the good thing is, we started strong, we finished strong, and that was the message we really wanted this week.
CJ, I would just assess the O-line, the job they did in general tonight.
They did amazing. They always do amazing. I've been better with getting the ball out on time, and, I believe that helps those guys out, and Slow's done a good job of mixing it up, got some more quick game in there, got some times where, we're helping their star rusher, or, I thought Titus played amazing. Titus was in there battling. Him and Micah were going head-to-head pretty much the whole game, and, Titus did amazing, and, thought LT played well, J-Pat, Juice, Shaq, them boys, they're the heartbeat of our team. O-line and D-line are the reason why we win and lose. Excuse me, not why we lose. They're the reason why we win. Take that off the record. Slip up. They are the reason why we win. But yeah, I mean, it's up to us to play complimentary football. And, a lot of times they get the blame, but it's not for them to blame. It's myself, sometimes, not getting the ball out on time, and just mis-IDing or things like that. So, when those guys are humming and, we're playing on time, doing what we're asked to do as a philosophy, then it's hard to be beat.
CJ, as a leader of this team, how were you able to get the guys together and flush out that, what happened in the Lions game this week of practice, have a good week of practice, and come in here and be able to put on this performance that you all did tonight?
Yeah, it's something, for me, I've learned a lot through this game, and I look at life. Life isn't something where you put your head down and, and for me, I try to, pray about it and get discernment from the Lord, and, it's not as bad as it ever seems, and it's never as good as it ever seems. There's always things to fix. There are always things to get better, but, those type of games, you have to come out with a win, especially going up like that at half. You have to come out with a dub. So, but what are we going to do about it? Cry and be like, oh, we should have got this. We should have got that call. We should have made this play. We should have made that play. We shouldn't have did this. That's every game, but it's all about if you got the dub or not. So, you learn from it, you move on, and, you know, my message is just, man, let's stay tight. You know, we have enough people talking about us, and at the end of the day, it's the world we live in. You know, everybody is, you know, that saying, the person who talks about the other person, but with the plank in their eye, but they have like a wood chip, whatever. You know, I forgot exactly how it goes, but that's the world we live in. You know, it's easy to, you know, to be the guy critiquing, but you know, we're the men in the arena. You know, everybody's entitled to their opinion at the same time. You know, I'm able to kind of like get away from it, but you know, it's all about building up, not breaking down, and you know, bending, not breaking, and you know, building our house on solid rock, and we've been able to do that.
How good was it for Coach Ryans to be aggressive tonight, keep you all on the field on the fourth down in those red zones?
I think it's great. You know, for me, you know, I got to make a better play, but I think, you know, it shows, you know, that he still, you know, trusting me in the offense, and you know, I take us over them 100 times, regardless how it goes. So, you know, I appreciate it because, you know, I do feel like I can make those plays, and you know, I just need more ops at them, and the more I get used to, you know, being in those positions, I can be better. So I appreciate it, and I just want more of those.
CJ, can you talk about this week? You said you wanted to, you know, have fun again, get back to doing what you do. And Coach Ryan said, "I just want him to cut loose."
Yeah.
Is that what we saw tonight?
For sure. Yeah, I've been having more fun for sure, and learning, you know, that this game ultimately isn't everything. You know, it's important, and you know, I'm extremely blessed. You know, I'm blessed and highly favored from Jesus Christ Himself to be able to play this game, because I'm telling you, I'm not qualified. You know, but Jesus, He calls the unqualified to be qualified. So, yeah, I've been able to, you know, to learn not only from the game of football, from just X and O's, but just life. You know, you get knocked down 7 times, the righteous man gets up 8. So, you know, I've been able to kind of live that lifestyle a little bit more, you know, on and off the field, and you know, been blessed to do that.
CJ, what was it like getting Nico back on the field tonight? How do you think he helps, you know, help the offense tonight?
Yeah, you know, play one, get the ball in his hands, and he makes special things happen. And you know, he continues to just show up and show out. You know, his attitude while he was hurt was amazing. You know, he wasn't butthurt. He wasn't like looking down. Of course, he was upset that he was hurt and wasn't playing, but you know, he was still around the guys, and you know, still showing love. And that's something also Steph has been able to do too, like texting a lot of guys on the team. Steph has, you know, called me a lot. You know, he's been a big brother to me that I can lean on him. So I'm just, you know, really just thankful for the brothers that I have, and you know, been able to, you know, lean on them, you know, in hard times.
Last 3 right here: Greg, Jonathan, DJ.
Other side of the ball, what you think about the play Derek Barnett made, man? What kind of juice has he got?
He scared me. I don't know why he did that with the ball. Like, he could have just ran in, but man, DB's a dog, bro. Like when we got him last year, he showed his worth, and now he's just, you know, putting more on. There's a lot of plays that guys don't see, but he's taking on, you know, those pulling guards and sending them back, making plays for his backers to be free. You know, I thought Mario played well, Daniil, DeMeco, like that whole D line, bro. But you know, DB got some wheels though. You know, I respect it for sure.
Bobby mentioned Thursday that he felt like the offense had reached kind of like a mental hurdle when it came to the second half. Do you feel like y'all were able to kind of clear that today?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I believe, you know, every game is an opportunity to go out and fix problems. So that was a problem that we had. You know, we got to score more touchdowns, and honestly, we could have been better today in the red zone. So there's always something you can correct and fix. So I'm excited, you know, and blessed to be able to go back to work and be healthy and be able to go back and, you know, fix those problems and play the Titans this week.
Close with DJ there. After the Jets game, I remember you saying that you guys need to start playing dominating football. Today, you guys were able to win by your largest margin of victory. How good does it feel to get one of those blowout wins where you guys were able to dominate from start to finish?
Excuse me. Yeah, it's huge, you know, and for me, I don't ever look at it as like a blowout. You know, I look at it as, you know, did we execute one play at a time? And I feel like, to the best of our ability, you know, for me, I missed a couple throws, you know, threw an interception, but, you know, those happen, and I got to learn, and I'm learning, you know, like I told y'all during the week, I got to keep swinging, and I just appreciate, you know, them to keep being aggressive, throwing the ball down the field, and I know who I am, and I know I can be a really special person and a special quarterback in this league, and especially with the guys I have around me. You know, Nick has done a great job putting a great team around, you know, Joe, me, Dog, the O-line, like making the individuals fit as one. And, yeah, man, so it's been huge for that. And, we're just continue to grow and, lean on one another.
And the offensive line said they challenged themselves to have a big week run blocking for Joe and also protecting you.
Yeah.
What do you think of the job the offensive line did?
Amazing. I was back there chilling a lot of times, and I told Titus had a big opportunity, to play well against Micah, and he was able to do a really good job. I thought we mixed up the protections a lot, pretty well, and there's always things to clean up, but it definitely took a step forward, and that's what we wanted. So, so it was definitely a step forward. All right, y'all. God bless.